I'm Mrs. Halpin, and welcome to the second semester of British Literature. I am so excited to get going with this semester. For many of you, this is your last semester of high school, so this is such an exciting time, and I love being able to share that with you and to see you grow and hear all of those exciting things that are happening after graduation. And I am looking forward to spending this semester with you. Okay, so you might be asking, okay, so what are we doing this semester? If you were with me last semester, you know that we focused on literature from the Anglo-Saxon era, the Middle Ages, and the Elizabethan era. We are going to be taking a different approach this semester, and I'm really excited about it because this is all new stuff, and I'm really excited to presenting it to you. We're going to be doing thematic units this semester, and each unit we will be discussing one large idea, and we're going to see how that idea progresses over time. So our thematic units are going to be wealth and poverty, men and women, monarchs and colonies, and children's literature. And we put together a lot of really exciting stuff, and I'm looking forward to presenting that to you. One thing you should know, there's going to be less writing this semester and more thinking. You're going to see mostly quizzes in the first 3 weeks of each unit, and in that fourth week, you're going to see a large writing assignment. The quizzes are worth a significant amount of points, and you really should make sure that you're taking your time as you are completing these quizzes, because one, I don't do resets for quizzes, and two, a writing assignment takes you probably about 45 minutes. This quiz, I want you thinking and analyzing. So your quizzes should be taking you probably about 45 minutes to an hour when you're completing them because you're putting that time in before you take it. Okay, so that is one of the different approaches we have. Um, so keep that in mind as you are progressing through the semester that you do need to be taking your time on these quizzes and the writing assignments because they are going to be larger writing assignments. The final exam that you're going to see this semester, you're actually going to see start at in the first week of the semester, and you're going to have until May to work on it. And I'm going to be pacing that out for you. You're going to have little assignments that are leading up to the final exam you'll have to do periodically throughout the semester. You get a choice with this. So it's not a multiple choice exam that I give you at the end of the semester. You are going to pick which option you'd like to do and you'll stick with that for the entire semester. So once you make your decision, you're in it, okay? So really think about what what option you select. Okay, in the final exam folder, you're going to find lots of information and lots of videos. I'm also going to be going over this in class, so make sure you come to class. And I'll be going over all of that in class with you. So make sure you read them, watch those videos, and the content as well. Finally, what I hope for you to get out of this class this semester, this is for some of you, this might be the last English class you ever take. Some of you are going to college, a good chunk of you are, but some of you are going into the workforce, some of you are going to the military, some of you are going into the trades, and that's fine. But if this is your last English class, I want to make sure that I leave a good lasting impression on you. I want you to have a respect for literature. One of our biggest questions of the semester, and our central question is, how is literature influenced by the time in which it's written? And how is literature used as a tool for change? So I want you to read these stories and think about how they impact our culture and how they influence people, okay? And what it does for us. I really would love for you to take that, have a respect for reading, and think about why literature is important. For those of you who are going on to college, or if you're going into the trades, or even you're going to the military, you're going to be reading more complex texts. the work will get harder. The language will become more difficult. So yes, you are probably not going to be analyzing Shakespeare. You're not going to be analyzing poetry and everything when you go on to the next step of your life, except for freshman level English in college. Um, but I want you to think about this. If you can decipher this, you can decipher anything. You got to think about, how can I decipher difficult language and understand it? So that is the whole point why we're thinking about what we're learning, analyze it, and going through the thinking process, because you are going to have to do that on your own when you go to college or when you go on to wherever you're going. And I want you to be able to have that ability to analyze that difficult information. Okay. And then finally, I want you to have the ability to write clearly and support your ideas. Yes, most of you are probably not going to become journalists, and I know, and I see this a lot in the reflective well. I don't write outside of the classroom, but one day you might. What if you have to write a letter to convince somebody to give you a job, a cover letter, or maybe you want a family one day and you're writing something in support of one of your kids. You want to make sure that you have that ability to communicate clearly to other people. This skill of writing might not be something you use tomorrow, but you will need that skill for the rest of your life. Okay, because the ability to communicate clearly and with purpose will help you achieve your goals. Okay, so language arts is more than just the exact stories we're reading. I'm giving you the skills you're going to need to be successful in life. Okay. I'm looking forward to this semester. I can't wait to see your responses. And if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. I promise I'm nice. I want to see you successful. I want to be able to give you that passing grade so you can walk across that stage in June, okay? Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody.